guys? Kiro here, bringing you God Eater Rage Burst 1. Missed a little bit of the cutscene, but it's alright. It was due to me having to start this up during the gameplay. Unfortunately, being with PlayStation, I don't know how to do a lot of the startup. Just so you know, we're doing Telltale. I got a lot of stuff that's going to be pushed out.
Will you look
so
at that? A rare one.
It's strong, and to the victor go the spoils.
Old man Sakaki's gonna have a fit when he sees this.
I'd like to see some reinforcements out here. If we're all done here, let's call for Exfil. I'm starved. Speaking of, what are they serving today?
Admittedly, I wasn't paying a lot of attention at the last supply meeting. Wait, just remembered. Some new engineered corn or something.
You mean that same overgrown corn on the cob fiasco? It's so hard to chew.
Yeah, we're having a bit of a lean year. We should be glad we're getting fed at all.
Hey, Soma, how about a trade, huh? You like corn?
Don't think so.
Come on, if we're not back soon, we'll get a lot of nothing.
So, a little heads up, this game is a really long game. Lots of hours put into it.
Pardon the interruption, Director. I believe Norn has found a match. A potential new type God Eater, sir.
Very good. Send the data to my personal terminal. Summon them. There's potential, but they must first clear the test.
I went ahead and made up the character. The characters that I make in the game, series-wise, will always be based off my story character, Kiro. The one reason in some games he'll have a eye patch over him is because you can't do a multicolor eye in some games. So Kiro.
Terribly sorry to have kept you waiting.
Kiro
Allow me to
Shamero.
bid you welcome. This is humanity's final fortress, the stalwart bastion of Fenrir. In this chamber, we shall test your compatibility to join the anti-origami punitive force, the God Eaters. Please, do try to relax. I assure you, there is nothing at all to fear. When you're ready, place your wrist within the device at the center of the room.
I played this game when it was first on PSP. Put so many hours into it. Then I got it for PlayStation 4. This is by far one of my favorite games of all time. Like, I just love it. I'm a huge anime fan, so hit me with that. The style, the fact that it's just like Monster Hunter. Of course, I love Monster Hunter. But anyways, as I was saying, because right now I don't think there's any talking, it's just this. Your character speaks no time. You get one line in the entire game. No spoiler though. If you've seen it, I mean, there's plenty of YouTube videos out there. I, unfortunately, am a non-profit one. I don't plan on ever doing profit for this. This is all fun for me.
Congratulations are in order. You are the very first of our new type God Eaters. Brilliant! You have passed the test, and well. Now that we're certain you're a God Arc match, we must ensure your welfare with a short physical.
Alright, give me a
Wait
physical.
in the lobby just beyond the door. The doctor will see to you shortly.
If she's hot, I'm ready to cough.
If you feel unwell. I have great hopes.
First bit's gonna be cutscene, so I'll try to talk little. Once we get to where there's no cutscene, then I'll tell you what we have planned.
Sup? Want some gum? Oh, wait, yeah, totally out. I kinda just downed the last piece. you were a match too? That makes at least 2 of us. How old are you anyway? Well, I've still got a nanosecond of experience on you. Pleasure to meet you.
How old are you anyways? 28, motherfucker.
Stand.
Huh?
Stand and to attention. Now. Excellent. I've got a busy day.
Oh,
planned, so we'll keep this
titties.
quick. My name is Tsubaki Amamiya.
Boobies.
Senior operator here at the Far East, and I'll be your advisor. Your schedule is as follows. A full medical workup followed by a gamut of physical conditioning.
Though he doesn't
Basic
show it.
combat strategies and tactics, and given a brief overview of God arcs and armament.
Aye, aye, sir.
Until this
I
moment,
mean, man.
God Eaters have put their lives on the line to defend you. Now it's your turn to repay them. If you plan on staying alive, every order will be answered and enacted immediately. Understood? Am I understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Better. Now, as to your exams. Let's begin with you, shall we? Orders are to report to Dr. Paylor Sakaki's office at 1500 hours. Until then, you're free to tour the facility as you
Kakashi?
wish. Welcome to Fenrir's Far East Branch, which we affectionately call the Den. This is your home now. These teammates, your family. Godspeed.
Now, I think we get to do some walking around, so we'll set up our character. You'll get to see the weapon type I'm going for. I've played this game with the Lance all the way through. Let's go to loadout. Yeah, we won't look at any of that. Not too worried. Okay, appearance. So, Kiro is more of the dark wearer. Oh, we have this. Let's see. I didn't even look at all the tops. Let's check out all the tops first. Let's go to top. I like that top. Those bottoms don't go with that top though, so boom. Alright. So usually Kiro wouldn't have that little white frizz on his hair. This little thing here. Can do other things with it. But he's got that one. So anyways, what I was getting into, and matter of fact, let's see something here. I might be able to do it here. Options, camera, volume. Here we go. Background music. Go light on the background music. Alright. So, anyways, God Eater is one of my all-time favorite games, and I decided let's do another play. I'm down to do a whole nother play of this game. Now, weapons I've used in previous games are the halberd and the big claymore, but or no, sorry, regular blade. I'm actually gonna make it kind of difficult for myself. I don't really like the heavy weapons. I never played Scythe, and you know, I'm not really a Scythe type of person, so I'm actually gonna play with just a knife. We're going kind of speed. Dive. Really am not a fan of any of the guns except for the auto gun, so we're sticking with that. And the shield, I'm going to go with a support because it's a little, it's got some speed to it, gives me a little bit of radius and blocking, and I'm going for kind of a speed base defense where I can block a pretty good amount of damage. The tower shield's really good on defense, and if you're looking for a quick block, the buckler, but the support shield's in between of the, it's literally your mid base of defense, so we're gonna stick with the support shield. But what I want to talk to you guys about is Fallout 4 is gonna be on a big delay right now. Sorry about that. But we won't get Fallout 4 for a little bit. What I am doing is, in between my times with Final Fantasy, which that's a lot of questing. I know a lot of people just want to get straight into like dungeons and stuff. I won't be doing my Final Fantasy online unless you guys want to. You can leave a comment or anything like that saying, hey, bring us your Final Fantasy. And I do plan on changing some stuff to my character in Final Fantasy. But other than that, there probably won't be any major play videos other than if I decide to do some more GMVs or little funny things that happen in it that I happen to catch. But I plan to bring you all God Eater, Raging Burst, and Tokiden 2, which is another God Eater type game, Monster Hunter type game, things like that. I could bring Monster Hunter. The thing is, it would be already into the game. I've beaten the major story to it, so it's really just the game now. I don't have it anymore, but I would get it if that's what you guys would like. I'm going to be bringing some more Telltale-like games, the choice games like that. One that recently came out last year is I can't think of what it's called, sadly. Heavy Rain is one that I'll be doing. I will be doing 1988, I think it is. Now, the reason I'm doing these was PSN, the PlayStation Network's doing a huge sale right now. So if you're looking into that, I would highly suggest it. Two of the games I got were literally only $3.99, which are both, one's a story-based game and a story choice-based game, kind of like the Telltale games. And then 1988 is a third-person. I've never looked into it. I literally have heard of the game. I've seen things on it, but I don't know what it's really about. From what I saw when I was looking at the trailer, it's a century game. You know, I wouldn't call it medieval times, more like muskets, things like that, kind of futuristic from what I saw some of the weapon choices in the game there. But it looks like you have half-breeds or lycanthropes in it. Looked really interesting, so we were going to try that out. Tokiden 2, though, I played it. I played the first one. I got through the first part of the story in the first one and never finished it. 2, I just liked, and was playing 2 in between 1, and I just liked the feel to 2. There was there was kind of a story connection to 1, but not a major connection from what I saw as I was playing. So the connection came towards like 2 of the characters from the first one later on into the story of 2. But anyways, we're in God Eater now. I was just wanting to give you a heads up of what I'm bringing to the table. We're still continuing with Telltale Walking Dead, which I will try. I'll get episodes in between playing these games because these games are long. So Telltale, you'll get an episode of that and a little bit of everything. Eventually I'll have days planned out for each thing. So let's get right into it. Let's go see Paler Sakaki, which is... I didn't want to talk to you, girl, but alright. Oh, you're the one she's been looking for. She said if I saw anyone wandering, I should see. Do I have to talk to you? Understood. Oh, had to talk to you. Okay. So let's go on into this. That little message up there means you have like information, things like that. Oh my girl, Cannon, I love you. If I had to, I need to take a picture of this so I can send to one of my friends, JoJo, or my Joe Bear. She does cosplay. You should anybody who's into cosplaying, especially like cosplay model-like people.
Didn't expect that. You were here precisely
Tell you
726
in a minute.
seconds before I anticipated. Interesting. I am Paler Sakaki. Dr. Paler Sakaki, the chief of Origami Tech and R&D. I'm certain we'll be seeing quite a lot of each other over the coming days. Welcome aboard, new type. As you can see, I'm still a touch busy at the moment. Things to do, screens to watch. Johannes, why don't you do your speech thing, and then I'll go.
Sure. Though, Doctor, I think it is high time you learn to prioritize between work and personal research. Thank you for taking part in the aptitude test. I know it is not pleasant. My name is Johannes von Schicksal. I'm the director of the Far East Branch, reporting directly to Fenrir. Once again, congratulations on your acceptance. I know you shall do great things in your time here.
Don't let the speechifying fool you. He's an ex-tech guy. No doubt the new type medical exam is calling to him.
A tech guy? Do keep in mind that I hung up my lab coat because we have you now, Doctor.
Once a scientist, always a scientist, Johannes.
Perhaps. In any case, if I may return to my speechifying. The Fenrir Corporation has many goals, of which you are now a critical part. Your direct duties, while crucial, are rather simple. You God Eaters hunt down and destroy origami, and gather their materials. These materials are then converted into resources. They help maintain this base, and supply the upcoming Aegis project.
These numbers... There's no way they can be right.
The Aegis project will defend humanity in our utopia.
Oh, that's right. So this is Rage Burst, but with the remake for PlayStation 4, it is actually called Resurrection now.
Once the final phase of the project is complete, humanity will be able to live in peace again, free from these monsters.
Amazing! The new types are a miracle!
Taylor, I am trying to teach something.
Oh, right. Sorry. It's just these readings. They're beyond our wildest hopes.
Then it seems the future of humanity is in good hands. You will do us proud. And on that note, I shall place you in the doctor's hands and take my leave. Paler, be sure to send the results.
I believe we're ready to begin. Go ahead and lie down on the bed just there. As the exam begins, you will feel a bit drowsy. I assure you there's nothing to worry about. When you awaken, you'll be in your quarters. It's a, cat nap, so to speak. Shouldn't be more than a few hours. 10,800 seconds at most. Sleep well.
Allowing you to do music. So in your room you can actually view archives, which is background music and any of the cutscenes for that. So that's that. But you guys will get the cutscenes. And as I was saying, that mail up there, I'm not worried about really talking to anyone because, I mean, it doesn't affect anything. But like this stuff, we got our mail, Kota Fujika. Nice to meet you. By the way, do you know when my medical checkup is? I think Miss Tsubaki told me, but I can't remember. I want to ask her, but she seems kind of scary. And then this just tells you, you know, like health, stamina. Yeah. I like clearing this stuff out, but I'll clear that stuff out off screen, because off screen I'm going to do crafting. Now, first part of this, I mean, really we won't have anything special to do, but upgrades, crafting, things like that. You do get clothing in this game. It's more of a understood. Not worried about any of that. I mean, We could read all that, but I'm not worried about reading that. Most of it's just, you know, them talking about some stuff. This is early things. I'm not worried about reading early. Extra missions, I can't do extra missions for Predator Pack 1. I guess you have to... See, Kiro cannot join. So, I'm thinking this is like later game stuff. You got survival missions. These are lengthy missions, so it's like 3 phases. I can't look at it right now though. So let's go into this difficulty. Anything with these I won't do. Tutorial 1 and 2, that's just showing you how to play the game. Might have to remember a little bit. So let's go into this mission. We got Lindo, one of my favorite characters in the game too. I mean, I literally love the entire Fenrir team. It's a great character. This one here, the affluent girl, she actually is a character in the second game you can use on your team. But let's go on into it.
Oh, Lindo. The director said that if I saw you, I should tell you he wishes to meet with you.
Awesome. Sounds like you didn't see me then. Oh ho! Hey there, Rook. The name's Lindo Amamiya. According to various documents, I am your superior officer. But I never paid much attention to that crap, and neither should you. In-game, I want you to be someone who I know has my back, and I'll have yours.
Oh,
I got you, bro.
Who's this? A new recruit?
Yep, and you're totally ruining my big scary speech about our brutal coda, so shoot.
Of course, sir. You're the boss, sir.
Now I lost my place, so we're cool, yeah? I'm sending you out into battle, and I know that's scary, but look, I'm gonna be right here with you. Got it? Oh, and look at the time. It's 1/2 mission. Let's go. Man, this place has seen better days for sure. All right, Rook, we're gonna get some hands-on experience today. You got 3 big rules. Don't die. If you're in danger, frickin' run.
Frickin' run.
And last, hide. Well, not hide. Use cover. Stealth wins fights. Wait, is that 4 big rules then? I'm gonna bottom line it for you. Survive. Actually, yeah, let's say 1 big rule. Survive.
Survive.
All right, kid.
Live.
Let's get this show on the road.
Live. The #1 rule of God Eater. Live. Now, I would more than love to have co-op play in this. You can do co-op play, but I'm literally like one of the only friends that play this. So, square is that attack. Triangle is your kind of little attack
I know it's
there.
your first time in the field. Just remember to stay calm. Watch their movements and strike when you see an opening.
That's that.
Yeah, so you shouldn't stand right in front of a giant monster. You'll get crushed.
Now there's something about triangle that's really cool. The reason we have our name.
Target origami has been
God
neutralized.
Eater.
Well performed, God Eaters.
I don't just hand out compliments.
Very well.
I say you moved well out there for a recruit. I mean it.
Now what I did just there was
ready to eat again?
something else we want. Circle, dash, dash, and pick it up. Any of those glowing things in the game you want to pick up, they are definitely parts. Maps are bigger than that. Usually I'll run around the map and collect everything. You probably get annoyed of me picking up stuff like that, but it's actually helpful in your crafting. As I said, the game's co-op. It's up to 4 people, because you can have 4 people on your team. Now, I've never once played this game co-op, which would be so fun, especially if we ran the game as if our characters were in the game.
Ah, there you are.
What's going on,
We've got a
Sakaki?
lot of ground to cover. So, what do you say we just jump right in? Now, what do you think an Aragami is? Lots of words come to mind. The apex predator, the devourer of mankind, God's given flesh. Well, those are all right, in a way. These phrases, while dramatic, aren't misconceptions. Rather, you could say they simply evolved from wonderment. The speaker clearly has their eyes fixed on the phenomena before them. Today we are striving for a deeper answer. Tell me, have you ever wondered from whence the Aragami come? History books tell us that they just appeared, as though from the air itself. Since then, their numbers have grown. Strange, no? As though they are ripping through the very core of evolutionary process.
Hey, does this lecture have an intermission? Or a point? Our job's to kill them. What does it matter where they come from?
Oh, it matters. Aragami have no heart. Neither do they have a brain or a digestive system or spinal fluids. Frail humans that we are, a powerful strike to the chest would cripple or kill us. But no, that won't bring down an Aragami. You see, these beasts are clusters of oracle cells, each individually a single-cell organism of its own, ever devouring the others. Mad? Ha! Perhaps. But each Aragami is a colony of hundreds, nay thousands of individual life forms, each striving to survive. And this dangerous, deadly, elegant fusion of cells cannot be destroyed by conventional weapons. They are impervious to all assault. So, how then are we meant to survive? How can we defeat such a powerful predator?
Well, they die when we hit them a lot with the God Arc, or shoot them a lot with the God Arc, so...
Precisely! A God Arc! A biological weapon infused with the same oracle cells that inhabit an Aragami's body. That's the key. They are the only weapons capable of cutting through their ever-fusing oracle cells. But just cutting them down will do no good. The rogue cell colonies will grow and heal, or worse, form new monsters to be defeated. No, there is only one way to ensure victory. Tearing out the core. The cells that serve as a control center. But of course, such a task is challenging to say the least. Even with our God Arcs, we have no way to deliver such a devastating blow. At some point, people recognized in these monsters, in their immortality, the spirits of the many gods once worshipped here. They deemed these creatures Aragami, and we fight them still. I think that's as good a place as any to hold for today. As homework, please refer to the Norn database for more on the history of Aragami. Dismissed.
Hell yeah. Yep. Alright, let's go on down here. Let's see what she has to say. Not going to talk to any of you. Linda wanted to see you. Hey, there you are. Are you starting to get used to living here? We'll get to know you better today, or I'd like to. But as usual, we'll talk about work. In today's mission, you'll be with long-range specialist God Eater Sakio... yeah, I suck at pronouncing names. Tachibana? When you're ready, go to Hibari and accept the mission I ordered. You got that? Alright. Yeah, you're more than frenemies. Alright. Mission difficulty, corrupt cocoon. We're about to just do a fast freaking mission again. These early missions, man, they're so fast. It's alright though, eventually in the game we won't have so many cutscenes.
Ah, you're the new recruit, aren't you? I'm Sakuya. Sakuya Tachibana. Great to meet you. You look a little nervous. You alright? It sounds weird, but you've got to stay relaxed. We don't want you freezing up out there.
It's just the tits.
Alright, let's get to the mission briefing. You've got the lead today. I'll be handling the long-range backup, so wherever you go, I'll follow. This is as basic as strategy gets, but it's the key to success when you're teamed up with a long-range God Arc like mine. Oh, and don't go running off. If you get too far, I can't cover you. Stay within my line of sight and my God Arc's effective range. All right, we're a team now, you and I. We look out for each other.
Yeah.
Let's get out there and take those origami down.
Except the difference is I really don't need you. Yet, at least.
All units are in position and awaiting the go code. Sakuya, are you two prepared?
There we
No
go.
problems here, Hibari.
Go over here,
Let's
get this
in there and
item.
begin this.
Good part about the items in this, they don't like switch up,
Is this
so...
your first time fighting a cocoon maiden?
No.
A little scary, I'll admit. They don't move. I don't know if they even can. But if they catch a beat on you, they never miss. Watch your teammates back and never stop moving. Got it?
Awaken my God Arc.
I don't want to look at that. I want over here. Shit. That's gonna happen a lot too.
Spoke so highly of your abilities. You learned an adaptive
Got it.
quickly. You're not afraid to try new strategies. Never let go of that.
Can't remember. Was there something over there? Nope. It's over here. Oh. Get to the end of that stamina. You pause for a minute. Don't need no pausing. Especially when you're trying to speed grab all these items. 4, 3, 2, got it. Did I miss any? Nope. Yeah. Bow. Probably get quite a bit of S's in the beginning. I've never played with the dagger. As I said, previous games I played with the lance and the long sword and a little bit of the claymore. It all depends on what fight I was going into. Hibari. Standard mission, difficulty. Nope, gotta go to talk to someone. Who is it? I guess we gotta go to her room, which is veteran section here. Yep. I didn't even check that out. Like I said, not worried about reading all this. Just ready to get into the missions. Alright, let's go. Try and get as much of this. I mean, it's little story details. All in all, they're just kind of congratulating you for the startup. Soma, yes. Spoiler alert, first death of the game.
Hey, what's up? I assume you're the new star rookie everyone's been going on about. I'm Eric. That's right, Eric der Vogelweide. I suggest you do your best to emulate me. I've been out defending humankind for a while, and I think I know.
Eric, look out!
Whoa!
Don't just stand there and fight. Well, there you go. Welcome to this godforsaken place. I'm Soma. Don't waste your time remembering. Neither of us will be here long. I hate being the guy to break it to you, but death is not so rare out here.
Yeah, apparently around you.
Surprised? Afraid? Well, what did you think it was gonna be?
No, I just...
Get it. The time for mourning has come and gone. We've got a mission. Let's go.
You're a real smart ass,
Here's the
aren't
key
you?
to staying alive. Never give a breath a quarter, and stay the hell away from me.
Are you gonna kill me or something?
New Oracle responses part of their lines. Fall back beyond the range of the maidens and take them one at a time.
No, I don't wanna.
You stand no
I
chance
don't know if I
against
will
me.
do it here. Nope.
Nothing more than a nuisance.
Eat. It's probably gonna hit me. Ooh.
You stand no chance against
Oh, that's right. That's how you do the quick eat. Shit.
There, enemy down. All oracle responses are silent. I'm so sorry.
I knew there was a fast bite. You don't get as much. So,
Enough.
I haven't used the gun yet. Not really too worried about using it now. I'm usually the blade guy anyways, so. Anyways, I'll use the gun later on. Usually I do, let's see. Do we have? Yeah, rapids. Rapid fire bullets. Hopefully I can get some rapid freeze and normal. Blaze and freeze are usually what I use. Monsters in this game do have weaknesses, so most of the time they're pretty vulnerable to flame bullets, so I usually keep flame bullets in there, and then I keep I swap between the other ones, like divine, electric, all that. Depends on what they're weak to. Talk to some no, not worried about doing that. This is another one of my boos. Gina. Okay, Coda seemed very worried about you now. And Coda, I think, is in the rookies section. Coda's room. Hey, man. Damn, bruh. Take out your trash. Alright. Next mission, I think it's Lindo, Coda, and myself. Ah, shit. Gotta go talk to Lindo now. Never had a comrade die in front of you, huh? Come to think of it, we haven't really talked yet. I'm not really much of a talker, but is there something you want to ask me? Nothing. Eric was a good guy, he died. Coda's my friend now, and Soma is the guy everybody dies around. Our first medium god, whatever they're called, origami, I think they're called origami, yeah. First medium origami. So let's do this. Ooh, I am Kiro. Wahaha. I wanted to do.
Hey, looks like we're heading out together this time, huh?
Yep.
I'm glad we made it this far. At the end of the day, surviving is what matters in this line of work. I think I've got to be extra careful. I don't know what my mom and sister would do if I... Well, never mind. Oh, hey, on the down low, do you know Sakuya? Yeah? Are you close? Isn't she just smoking hot? And not just hot, but kind. And sweet. And hot. She's like a freaking Amazon warrior maiden. Damn, she's so fine. Even just thinking about her has got me all hyped for another mission. How about a little contest? Let's see which of us takes down the most origami. Oh, she'll be all over me then.
Bruh, she's got her eyes on another guy. You don't stand a chance.
Your primary target today is called a Congo, a medium-sized origami with devastating
Oh, it's
power.
just me and Kurt.
It won't just deal out punishment, but it can also take a beating before it goes down. It's the strongest enemy you've faced. Make sure you've brought supplies and be careful to use them intelligently. Come home safe.
Time to get busy, baby.
Alright, that's that one. And that's it. Alright, here we go. Hey Coda, guess what? Oh yeah, and friendly fire is a thing in this.
Target eliminated. Excellent.
If you're
That's what I like to see.
shut up. If you're shot by your teammates during these little fights and stuff, it doesn't hurt you, but it does interrupt, and we'll go in for a kill.
I'm empty. Let's reload. I've got plenty of fight left.
Crush him. Now, strike and
You never should have opposed me.
primary target. The hostile has broken through. They're in combat range. Coordinates coming to you now.
Enemy incoming.
There he is.
Primary target terminated.
Now, if I recall, his weakness is fire, so we might actually... I can't wait to get my OP regeneration stuff.
These guys?
Come at me, bro. So, something you can do. Boom. Rip it out when they're alive. You can... take a hunk and chunk out of them flat. And you'll gain a type of ammo off of them. Woo!
Alpha 1, you're in the final seconds of first. Tear through him. They've been weakened. Strike hard.
You won't be getting away.
Oh, what was that? Did I hold square to do that?
An origami bond has been shattered. Keep going.
Plenty of fights still to
There's
go.
no trap here. Nope, definitely not.
Origami is activated. Stay on your toes. Now, finish this. They're weaker. Hit them. Hit them hard.
It's working all right. Not much else to do but keep up the pressure.
Now, if you see he's running away to go eat,
Retreating.
It's making a break for it. Quick, follow.
just like Monster Hunter, after they've been weakened for a bit. Now, a ability I like to have from someone on my team to have is it reveals that they're close to death. Whoa! Whoa! It reveals they're close to death. That's a great combo to do. Yeah. Learning your movesets, man. So fast though, I'm not used to that.
Bond shattered. They're weaker. Hit them.
There's no
Hit them
trap
hard.
here. Nope, definitely not.
Working all right. Not much else to do but keep up the pressure.
Origami is activating. Stay on your toes.
Let's do this. Place on ourselves.
I have a lovely trap awaiting you.
The origami is retreating.
Come on.
Making a break for it. Quick,
Get on. Hopefully Coda don't kill him. I'd hate to have a waste of a trap here. Some of these enemies can do stupid stuff like that.
You've been in the field for 5 minutes. It's only beginning.
We have this entire battle tight.
5 minutes. That's it. Boom. Alright, that's how we do it.
That was fantastic work.
Alright, now we got plenty of time to run around and go get
I think
stuff.
you're ready.
We top.
Mission cleared.
I don't think there's anything over there.
Gonna head back to base and crash hard.
It was an easy mission, and you all did well. But we cannot let up on our...
Yeah, see, I ran out of stamina. I run up here. So, backstory on Kiro, the eye patch over him, he's got a yellow eye there. Now, my story character, Kiro, he has a yellow and a blue eye. That's because he is a wolf demon. Yellow eye is from the white wolf half of him. The blue eye is part of his blue wolf, or black wolf half. He hides the yellow eye because he doesn't want anybody knowing of his...
Let's begin with a concept. Arcology. In essence, a building completely self-contained. But that's not all. Self-sufficient as well, both in production and consumption therein. Of course, the best example is here. The Fenrir Far East branch, with the den at its core, is an arcology. In any situation, no matter how extreme, we could survive alone, even should all the remaining Fenrir structures collapse. Our status as an arcology would ensure that we could live on just as before, still eat, work, and fight, all based on our own production. Beneath the den is a fully equipped plant that produces food, god arcs, and any needed material for the people of the branch. Atop all that, we are supremely defended. An anti-origami wall lines the perimeter, and we boast the strongest God Eaters squadrons. That, in a nutshell, is the Far East, a powerful and complex arcology optimized solely for the protection of humankind. Unfortunately, we are still plagued by a number of issues. Foremost among them is that we simply cannot house all our citizens. I am certain you've seen the vast outer ghetto, a collection of ramshackle housing that lies just beyond the core of the branch. We would love to have those people inside, but the fact is, we simply don't have the room to accommodate. I'm afraid that the best we can do now is surround that ghetto with a larger anti-origami wall. Options are limited.
I don't know if that's enough. The armor's been breached a whole lot lately. Never bad, but still.
Which is precisely why we have the defense unit stationed there, our strongest shield. Oh, goodness me, you were born in the outer ghetto, weren't you, Coda? My apologies. I did not mean to dismiss your fear so lightly.
No, it's not a problem.
Actually, there was a plan to expand the interior of the den. We were going to build another layer down for new residents.
But it never came through. The Aegis project picked up, and that's supposed to make us all much safer anyways.
Well, yes, exactly. At this time, a massive majority of Far East resources and the underground plant are being dedicated to helping construct the Aegis. But I think that should be a topic for another time.
Alright, so... yeah, support characters. This is where we're gonna get some more stuff out of them. Alright. So, let's go in here. Standard mission, difficulty 2. Mousetrap. See who we can take with us. Not too worried about taking Lindo with us because of well, you'll find out. So we will take Koda, Soma, Sakuya, and as our backup, I've never went with anybody except for Hibari. Now, yes. Now let's go check something here real quick because this helps out. Personal abilities. This is what ranks them up to make them better, but her, she's got 100. I want her to use, well, I should just select more support skills. I want her to have that. I think she's gonna take this though.
Oh, so cool! I want to try it out. Get back out there. Just kidding.
She's gonna get that, and then I want her to get, I think we'll eventually get this up there. And consumables. So let's go, no. Mail, let's see what we got. Shopkeeper, ooh, development department. Gets us more clothes. Like I said, crafting and all that will come later into the game. But for now, we're just gonna run with what we have. I'll do all my crafting and stuff off screen, so next time when we log on, you'll just see different things on me. One, it'll make the game a little shorter for you guys. In the long run, it'll still be playing for me.
We're ready on our end. Commencing combat operations.
I'll go over here. I missed an item back there. It's alright though. I'm down.
Target eliminated. Excellent.
Soma will mostly do. Soma's more of a close range like me, and then the other two, as you can tell, are gunners. So.
Target eliminated. Excellent.
It's kind of nice having at least two gunners. I usually try to go for two gunners that heal and a close ranger. So I have someone dealing melee damage with alongside me, and then two people dealing range damage. With their range damage, it's shit. Now usually when you do that, they can come up, tap you, and then you'll gain stamina back. Now, the difference in Monster Hunter to this is, this you get teammates off while not playing with anyone. Monster Hunter you don't. Tokiden 2 is more like this over Monster Hunter, with the fact that you can jump. You have like the free range of what you can do in God Eater. Now what I love about Tokiden 2 is, unlike both God Eaters, you don't have to accept the mission and go out a gate and get some loading screen or anything like that. The entire game is free range. You accept your mission and you just travel throughout the land, fighting your what are they called? They're basically Oni, I'm thinking. Demons. Nice. Boom.
We can confirm here. All targets have been neutralized. Congratulations, God Eater.
We rocked it. Simple as that. Someone get me up top.
Well
Gotcha,
done,
bro.
I suppose. I'll keep carrying you through until you get this crap in hand. Let's get back before any more pissant beasts show up.
Look at all that extra time. Maybe I'll make something special for dinner tonight. A little reward for a job well done.
I hope I was helpful. Was I helpful?
Always say bye. 360 no scope. So bomb break rewards, we'll usually get stuff like that. Let's go with team AP up.
All right, it's my turn now.
The reason we want AP up is this gives those points I used on Hibari earlier. It builds that up for everybody. She gets like double the points though, because she gets her points plus that. They get theirs plus their extra, but she gets more off of it. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. But we'll do one more mission. I don't plan on making these like really long streams. I don't even know how long we've been playing now. Oh, our second mid. I'll do one more. Gives me time to get my after work nap in, and then yeah, so we've been playing this for like an hour or so.
Another demonstration by anti-Fenrir protesters. This morning, before all global Fenrir branches, protesters gathered. In the Far East, the group was led by residents of the outer ghetto. The demonstrators called on the corporation to increase rationing, increase ghetto defenses, and reopen in-house hiring. After almost 2 hours of marches, speeches, and slogans, the assembled group dispersed peacefully.
Oh, hey, come here a second. I'm hearing great things about you from the other God Eaters. You're doing more than just exceeding expectations. But look, you gotta try not to push too hard, okay? You're so talented, and that's great. But in the past, all the best God Eaters die young.
And I've got a nice long life ahead of me. Sounds like a deal.
Hey, Lindo. Keeping executives' hours once again, I see.
Well, I do an executive's amount of work. All right, who's ready for another fun day of God eating? All three of us are heading out on this next mission. I'll take the lead. Sakuya, you'll play backup.
Got it.
And you will be our switch hitter. Take on the commando role. Show us what a new type can do.
Anything else?
Huh? Yeah, don't die out there.
Inspiring and emotional as always, boss. So charismatic.
If I recall, the second game you actually don't get her in there. Except for maybe after you beat it, she becomes available as a character, but
in position. All God Eaters take
there's a
careful
reason
note of
for
your
it.
surroundings.
What's on the to-kill list today? Just the Gaboro? Let's get it done and get to the bar.
Lindo, this might be a good opportunity to show them how an officer should act.
Nah, not my thing. I'll keep it.
That's all me.
I like to see.
I think I just tried to eat her. Oh, how I would love to eat her though.
There you are, you little bastard. This monster's pretty sluggish for an origami. Slow, tough. It can get mean if you get all up in its face. It's got a nasty bite, so stay clear. You'll be fine.
The plan is to flank it. Move in from both sides and hit the body with everything we've got.
So be careful when you piss it off. These babies tend to flail around. Keep an eye out when you get close.
Devour success.
There's one enemy I love fighting in this game. Just because of the bullets you get off of it. Woo, buddy!
Alpha 1, you're in the final seconds of first. Tear through him.
Great. Stay strong. Not over yet.
Cut him off.
Now we have a real battle on our hands.
See, freeze doesn't affect it, but fire does.
Stay on your toes.
Ooh, that was close. Take out this ogre boga ogre. I don't like not seeing what he's doing now.
You're fighting well today.
An origami bond has been shattered. Keep going.
Keep your heads on straight. The fight only gets harder from here.
I've got plenty of fight left.
Origami down. This is the pace. I know you can win this.
Carved and crushed.
Kill confirmed.
Oh, wrong button.
Just the best God Eater.
They're blinded. This is your chance.
Yeah.
Alpha 1, you're in danger. Please disengage and grab some cover.
It hurts, but I've had worse.
Ooh, jump over here. Shit.
That monster is trying to break out from combat. Let's got into it.
Don't let that thing get away. After it.
Oh, oh. First time I've seen him do that. Usually don't do it like that fast. Oh.
Origami down. They're weaker. Hit him. Hit him hard.
Now we got a real fight on our hands.
Origami is activating. Stay on your toes.
Ooh.
Alpha 1, your vital signs are deep in the
Yep,
red.
I get it.
Fall
I get
back.
it.
Nothing can bring me down. Try as you might. You can't beat me.
How?
There.
Alpha 1, your vital signs are deep in the red. Fall back.
You may be worthy of that god's title.
Damn. I'm getting...
I'm empty. Let's reload.
5 minutes into the operation.
Stay on guard. Mission ain't over yet. I have a lovely trap awaiting you.
They're not going anywhere. Enemy paralyzed.
Stop right now.
Very nice. I've got plenty of fight.
Yeah.
It's working. Yay! Finish it.
Finish it. Let's finish.
Now that gives you one, but if you hold and then do it, you get 3.
Origami falling back. He's going to try and find some food.
It's making a break for it. Quick, follow.
Alpha 1, burst time is running low. Origami down.
I love it.
Origami way down.
Boom, got that gun.
It all comes down to this.
Yeah, I can't see.
Another mission well done. Chopper's on the way. Come on home and we'll get you patched up.
Bam, bam.
And that takes care of that. So you learn anything new at school today? If not, here's a quick lesson. Yeah, you gotta learn to fight origami, but most important, you gotta learn to adapt. Swing the God arc around a bit. Take some pot shots at the bad guys. You gotta find your own style.
Most important is that you make it home alive.
Bam! Fact. Sakuya Tachibana, ladies and gentlemen. And on that note, let's get home alive, yeah?
Oh, you can only double jump when you have the burst going on. Ignore endurance, team AP up, do that one.
I don't want to meet your expectations. I want to smash right through them.
So, that's everything we got out of that. Pretty good material list. See, Hibari gets more out of the AP. They got 15, she got a little bit more. Just a little bit though. It's alright. You don't get AP because your skills come from your equipment. Alright. But that is that, guys. Kiro. Yeah. Wait. Wow. Anyways, that'll be all for today on God Eater Resurrection. Next time we'll continue on in the story, and when we come back, we'll have some new stuff equipped probably. Also, off screen I will be doing like these little things here, because this gives you, you know, some of your items to craft. And I mean, unless you want to see some of it, you know, I can do that, but really I'm doing this for you guys on the story, for the story and all that. I might do some of these for you guys on screen, just because we could get farther into the story and fight something that's difficult, and I'll have to upgrade some stuff, so we'll do some grinding. But we'll probably just label those as grinds. But in the most part, it's gonna be story play for you guys. You'll get the story missions and things like that. There are some missions where it requires you to do some of that stuff before the story's unlocked. But, yeah. Until next time, guys. Y'all have a wonderful day, a great night, and a terrific morning. Peace.